Platinum!
When we think of platinum trophies that are easy and quick to obtain, we generally think of games that are, well, bad. Games like Slide, more recently Road Bustle, and of course the magnum opus that is My Name is Mayo spring to mind. Let's just say you probably wouldn't be proud of these trophies.
I'm the king of the world!
What if I told you that there are some games that offer quick and easy platinums, but are also actually worth playing? No, really, these games do exist, I promise. My name is Dan from Platchums, and in this video I'll be showing you 10 games that I've played that have been well received critically, offer a fun and memorable experience, and a super easy platinum trophy. The games on this list are in order of their Metacritic score, rather than the order I would have placed them in personally. Number 10. Air, Memories of Old. 70% score on Metacritic, 3 to 4 hour platinum trophy. Air, Memories of Old sees you as an unnamed protagonist with the ability to shapeshift into a bird. The game is going to be split between you flying around the map as the bird, and then in human form entering these dungeons, doing some light puzzling and platforming. The game has a very minimalist story, but the real draw here is the flying mechanics. I had a lot of fun flying around the map. It works really well, and the environment is really nice to explore. The map itself is split into very distinct locations, kind of mirroring maybe the seasons, with some really nice environments to explore. In terms of trophies, the game is very straightforward. There is one trophy that is semi-missable just due to character placement after you go past a certain point, so perhaps be on the lookout of that one before playing the game. Other than that, it's a great experience and a really quick platinum trophy. Number 9. Blackwood Crossing. Blackwood Crossing has a 71% score on Metacritic, and the platinum will take a little bit longer at perhaps 4 to 5 hours. Blackwood Crossing is a first-person narrative game, similar to Gone Home or What Remains of Edith Finch. It follows a brother and sister as they navigate their way through this surreal train, bringing back memories of their past. The game has a really good story, intriguing, kept me gripped along the way. It's certainly a little bit on the bizarre side. In terms of trophies, as you can imagine, there are quite a lot of missables in this game. Once you pass a certain point, you're going to be locked out of some. So a guide is recommended when going for the trophies, whether that's on your first or maybe a second cleanup playthrough. Fans of these types of first-person narrative games will feel right at home here. It's a really good game, great experience, and the platinum trophy is very easy. Number 8. Old Man's Journey. 73% on Metacritic. 2 hour platinum. Old Man's Journey is a 2D adventure game where you assist this old man on his journey from his home to his destination. Sounds very simple, it is. You will be manipulating the terrain to assist the old man in making his way between different screens. The game itself is very short and the puzzles are relatively straightforward, so getting all the trophies here comes with very little difficulty. Chapter select at the end makes things even easier with no missables. On the other hand, however, this game is packed with charm. It's got a great art style and a very heartfelt story that is impressively told without any narration or dialogue. I had a fantastic time with this game, and I have to say it's one of my favourites on the whole list. Again, another great platinum trophy to add to your collection. Number 7. Donut County. 75% score on Metacritic, 3 hour platinum. Donut County sees you play as a sinkhole. Yes, actually a sinkhole. You will be swallowing everything that you can see in the rural setting of Donut County. The game plays kind of like the inverse of the Katamari series. You will be devouring everything in sight until there is nothing left in your location. There is little more beyond that in regards to gameplay. There's a few small puzzles and a final level that shakes things up a little bit. There's a very quirky story throughout the game about raccoon who is blamed for all the damage, but make of that what you will. In terms of trophies, the game is very straightforward. There's no trophies posing any real challenge, and levels can be replayed once they're complete. Donut County is unlike any other game I've played, and a very unique experience, along with a very shiny Easy Platinum trophy. Number 6, Virginia. 77% score on Metacritic. 4-hour platinum. Virginia is another first-person narrative game, so you're probably seeing a trend here. The game focuses on a rookie FBI agent who is assigned her first case. The game is quite reminiscent of shows like The X-Files or Twin Peaks. There's an uneasy, spooky atmosphere to it. It works really, really well. The story is really interesting, and it has some twists and turns to it. I won't spoil anything. When we're looking at the platinum for this game, there is a trophy that requires a full second playthrough. I wouldn't view that as a negative, however, because it allows you to go through the first time completely uninterrupted. You can just enjoy the story, which this game is great for. Then on your second playthrough, you can follow a guide, pick up all those missable trophies, the one that requires the full second playthrough, and of course the all-important platinum trophy. Number 5, Sagebrush. 78% on Metacritic, 2 to 3 hour platinum. Sagebrush is, again, a first-person narrative game. I promise, this is the last one. Sagebrush is a game that is published by Ratalaika Games, and as most of you will probably know, Ratalaika Games come with really easy platinum trophies. This game is no exception. Unlike other Ratalaika games, however, this game does require a little bit of time investment, with the platinum taking up to 2 to 3 hours with a guide. The game is really, really interesting. It's a first-person game, as I said, set in an abandoned cult complex. The graphics are dubbed as lo-fi, but I think it works quite well here. It looks quite interesting, and it contributes to the quite spooky vibes that the complex gives out. You'll be making your way from point to point within the complex, unlocking doors and picking up some lore collectibles, just learning about what happened. The story is actually really, really interesting. I had a great time with this game, and in terms again of the trophies, you will probably need a guide. Again though, a great experience and a really easy platinum trophy. Number 4, Minute, 81% on Metacritic, platinum in 2 hours. Minute is a top-down adventure game in the style of the old Zelda games, so fans of those kind of games will definitely feel at home here. What's interesting about this game, however, is that you only have 60 seconds to live each time, so whatever progress you get within that 60 seconds carries on to the next life and so on. The game itself becomes a battle with the clock. You're hoping that you're going to reach the next point within the time frame. If not, you're going to return to wherever you last rested or your save point. It's a really unique, interesting idea. I think people from Horizon Zero Dawn worked on this game. It shows it's really good quality and the game is very interesting. Based on how obscure some of the trophies are and the trophy requirements, I'd say this game could take up to 30 hours, for example, if you didn't have a guide. But with a guide, you can get all the trophies here in about 2 hours. This is another great game, really quirky and unique. I had a great time with this game, and I think you will too. And don't worry about the trophies here either. If you did miss anything, it'll only take you an hour max to clean anything up. Number 3, Gris. 82% on Metacritic, 4 hour platinum. Gris is a 2D platformer that is quite similar actually to one of the earlier games on the list, Old Man's Journey, in that it's a beautiful looking game and follows a protagonist without any dialogue and tells a really, really impactful story. I don't even think the video does it justice, but this is definitely one of the nicest looking games that I've ever played. Everything is gorgeously animated and it just looks like a painting in motion. The game itself is quite standard in terms of its mechanics. It's 2D, there's some puzzle elements. Your character has certain abilities in terms of navigation, and you'll be making your way through quite distinct looking regions of the world. In terms of trophies, the game is very straightforward, like everything else on this list. There are a few collectibles that may be tricky to find without a guide. but we thankfully have a chapter select to mop anything up like that. This is definitely one of my favourite games on the list. I really enjoyed the art style here. The gameplay was great, very solid, and of course the platinum is really easy. Number 2, Severed. 82% on Metacritic, 6 to 10 hour platinum. Okay, so this one might be cheating a bit, but hear me out. Severed is a Vita exclusive, so it definitely has not got the attention it deserves. Severed happens to be one of the best games on the Vita, which is why I thought it would be a great addition to this list, just for any Vita owners out there, or perhaps anyone who might be thinking of buying a Vita. Severed plays a lot like Fruit Ninja, if you're familiar with that, except it has a dark, grim story. It's set in the underworld. There's Metroidvania exploration in the game, and it has some RPG elements. So maybe not like Fruit Ninja in a lot of ways. The platinum for this game is also very easy, and nothing is truly missable. The game thankfully makes a save right before the final boss, so you can replay it if necessary. Considering what a great game this is, and what an easy platinum trophy it has, I think this is a mandatory pickup for any Vita owners. Number 1, Undertale. 92% on Metacritic. Platinum in 5 hours. Last but certainly not least is the most well-known game on this list by a long way, Undertale. Undertale is world renowned for its take on the RPG genre, allowing you to play completely passively, refusing to fight anyone. Undertale truly is one of the best games released in the last decade, and for good reason. For the purposes of this video, however, Undertale also comes with a ridiculously easy platinum trophy. The trophies for Undertale are themselves a social commentary on our love for trophy hunting, requiring pretty mundane actions, which feel as hollow as they were intended to. You don't even need to finish the game to get the platinum trophy here. Despite how easy it is to get the platinum trophy, and maybe the intention behind the trophies for this game, please do yourself a favour and make sure you play far beyond the requirements for the platinum of this game. So there you have it. That's 10 quick and easy platinums from games that are actually worth playing. I hope you've enjoyed this video and found something that may have piqued your interest. Please let me know in the comment section below if there are any other games you would have included in this list, or maybe any that you disagree with. I wish you the best of luck in your trophy hunting escapades, and I hope this list has helped somewhat. Thanks for watching.
Play chums!